Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lisa, I work from home and this is my studio. Today I'm going to be working on another part of my studio makeover. I'm doing this really big declutter at the moment, getting rid of loads of stuff, organising loads of stuff and just trying to make the place in here just look a little bit nicer. I have filmed some videos already. I've been doing under the desk and what else have I done? Oh, and I got a 3-tier trolley cart thing. I set that up, so I've got a few videos already talking about storage as well. I will link those down below for you if you'd like to go and check those out. Today I'm going to be working over near my desk. I have had some new storage boxes arrive. They've just come today and I'm really excited. I bought them from Next, but they're from a company called Wham. I love this colour. Sorry, the dog's walking past. Go on, Poppy. Sounds like she's got tap shoes on. The company's called Wham and I love this colour. I think they're available in cream and grey possibly as well. This is my colour. I absolutely love this colour and I'm wanting it to feature a lot in my studio because it's a colour that I just feel so drawn towards. I really do. And I've got enough boxes to fill the area over there. I'll show you where I'm talking about and I'm just hoping it will just make it look nice, just much prettier. At the moment it's a bit of a jumble. So this is my desk and this is the area today that we're going to work on. So I've got a mishmash of baskets, storage baskets, and this area here I don't even know what it's for. I just like, if I get samples or I don't know, I just pop bits and pieces there. This is from Grace, Miss Paper Lover. I just clipped that on there. But these are all my boxes that I use for upcoming kits. I have a monthly subscription kit business, so this is for stock coming up. All those coloured boxes are actually from Starbucks Been There mugs, you know, the series of where you visit places. It's those. But and I do use them a lot. They're really handy storage, but I just want it to look nicer and prettier, so that's what we're going to work on today. So this is the before. So I've got 8 boxes. I've got these 4 and I've got 4 here which I haven't opened yet. Although these come from Next, they're not part of the next day delivery because they come from a third party. I ordered them I think on Sunday and today's Wednesday, so I didn't have to wait too long. More, and I'm just trying to think what the cost was. It's called Duckhead Blue. The cost isn't actually on there. I think it was £21 for 4. And the nice thing is there's loads of different styles of these. I really like these because they're straight up. A lot of baskets that you find kind of like go like that, which is really rubbish because the storage, it's just better when they're straight. But you've got like smaller pots, like even pencil pots, smaller boxes. I think I will be ordering more. I love the quality. They feel really sturdy. They're a lovely weight. They're not the sort that I feel they're not going to crack. I quite like the handles as well. And the size is 35 by 26 centimeters. And depth wise, 15 centimeters. So it's quite a nice size. And I'm hoping to get all 8 in that space over there. First thing I'm going to do is empty everything. Taking everything off first, giving it a good clean is just a really good blank canvas then to work with. Also, by having everything then out on my desk, it made decluttering and reorganizing so much easier later on.
You keep me wondering, is our love strong, just like a love song? Baby, it's haunting me. Don't know what you're thinking, it's like I'm sinking deep underwater. Maybe it's harder for me.
So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. I think, although they fit on there, I think they look nicer sideways on with the handles the other way around. So I think I will go with that. And now I'm going to go through each one, tidy up what I've got here and put them in their new homes. And I am going to be ruthless. If I don't want or need anything, I'm going to pop that to one side. When you've got lots of bits and pieces going into the basket, it makes it so much easier if you can keep them separated. So here I've got some smaller baskets. I've also got those Starbucks cardboard boxes as well, which are really, really helpful. And it just means that all the different bits and pieces you can keep together. You haven't got anything falling into something else. And then when I lift the bins down, the baskets down, everything's still where it should be and nothing then is messy. It just keeps it tidier for so much longer. I find that I don't have to keep going back into my bins to reorganize.
Get emotional, and sometimes I pretend I'm just above it all. But I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body, body, body too. Yeah, body too. And baby, please don't think I'm wrong.
So I've got in here bits and pieces. These are for like sale kits. I've got a box for next month's kit, and then this is for another future kit. So I'm going to pop these 3 up there. So as you can see here, I've got different piles, different sections. Some obviously you don't need the boxes, like the envelopes here stand up really nicely. I also really like these little dessert pots. I bought these in Tiger years ago, and actually when I started my business about 6 years ago, and I used them loads for like bits and pieces like this for gems, and they're really handy. They don't take up loads of space, so here I can fit extra things in, and things like little bags and things like that. They don't obviously need another space to put in, but you can see here how I've organized it. It's trying to maximize the amount of space you have so that you don't have any waste as well. Didn't quite have enough space to completely empty the shelves, so I've got the tidy ones now, the new ones in their new place. I think I am going to go with sideways. What do you think looking at it? And when it's finished, let me know what you think. If you think they should be this way round or should they be the other way round with the handles? What do you think? And I'm now emptying the top shelf, and then I can just take a look. This bit's very bitty, lots and lots of bits and pieces. To be honest, it's stuff I don't really use. It's just excess stock from over the years, so it is really time that I give it a good going over and see what I don't actually need to hold on to. I think that's the thing with people that craft. You have such a creative mind, and you know that at one time you will probably use it. So I don't know about you, but I'm forever holding on to things because I know one day I will have a use for it. And this is then when you end up with loads and loads of bits and pieces that you haven't needed for years, you probably won't need for years, but you know there's a possibility that one day you may just need it. So you hold on to it, and that's when you end up with loads and loads and loads of stuff that you don't use. So these are all the contents of that top shelf where there's loads and loads of bits and pieces. Many of the items are bits that can go in the bargain boxes when I finally get round to doing those. But many of them here, like you can see me going through, are just bits and pieces that I'm not actually going to use. So I'm creating a pile of bits that will not go in boxes or on any craft projects, and I can donate those. And then I'm actually going through realistically things that I will actually end up using. Sometimes you've just got to put your Ruthless head on and think, am I really going to use this? And if the answer is no, and if the answer is also, well, I've had this around for ages now, then the answer is to get rid of it. You can see the boxes here, they are looking so much better, and I'm finally ready to put them up on the shelf. So that's the boxes up there. It definitely looks tidier. I will go through this tray next. And this is everything that's left on here. Obviously the storage boxes, they will be used elsewhere. I do want to keep hold of these. These are so handy. So I need to find somewhere to store those. And this is just odd bits and pieces, which I will put together and donate to my friend that works in a school. So that's empty. I don't need the hook, so let's take out the hook. I used to have things hanging here. Just little baskets with bits and pieces, but I don't need them. So actually, let's take those out, and that looks a little bit tidier. I have got new shelves coming as well. We've got white shelves coming. They're in the hallway, ready to be put up, which I'm excited about. And And now I need to go through all this stuff. I think I'm going to make piles of stuff that I can keep and stuff that I don't need. Right, so here are my piles of things I need to keep. I've also got some bits that I'm going to use for journaling. I've found washi tape. I've got stamps. I've found stencils. I've got samples. I've got tissue confetti. This is my rubbish pile. And these, I bought these for my kits thinking that I could put them in kits, and realised that they were massive when they arrived. And then I've got kit samples here as well. So I'm actually going to, I think most of this has all got homes to go to. And then I'm even wondering, I don't think I even need that tray, so I may well move it. So I'm just making labels for the boxes. They're really, really easy to make if you don't have any fancy machinery to make special labels. I've just printed mine on A4 paper, and I've got a laminate pouch. I've used a typewriter font, that's my favourite type of font, and I'm just going to put it through the laminator and cut them to size. And as I don't want any sticky left on my boxes afterwards, and this way I can change the labels up, I'm just using a bit of blue tack on the back to attach the labels to the box. So this is now the finished shelving with all the labels. I'm so much happier, and I think they do look better that way. Do you agree? I think they look neater. The top two are longer, which is why they look like they're in a different position. I had this tray. I'd got this from Cherries. It's actually a colander tray to pop on the sink, and I thought I would use it as like craft bits. So these are like upcoming samples, which are like handy to keep. So I've popped it in there, and that's like the colour theme that I'm going for in there. So obviously with this being grid, anything small falls through and ends up in the back of my printer. So this is actually quite handy, and it looks neat and tidy. I'm really, really pleased with that. By the way, the shelves have now come down in price on Next, and they are £18 for 4. So I will leave the link below actually if you want to go and take a look. But I'm really chuffed with those. I really hope you've enjoyed this video today. I'm so happy to have another part of my studio done. I know I keep saying that, but it's really exciting and I'm really seeing progress. If any of you are wanting to do any kind of space, not necessarily even your craft room, but any other room in your house, and it feels really, really overwhelming, I really highly recommend you do it in little chunks at a time, because it's so much more manageable and it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable actually seeing the progress, and you don't feel so overwhelmed. But thank you very much for watching today. I will leave the previous links to the previous makeover videos below, and you can see how it's all coming along, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully next week with another makeover video. Thanks so much for watching. Lots of love. Bye.